Energy transmission creates life. Humans. An energy encoding system. Step 1. Energy and matter. The transmission force creates information. Energy acts as a kind of transmission force on matter, like a roulette wheel in which the balls, e.g., the basic elements, are constantly moving. Each force applied, or spin, of this wheel creates new combinations. A unique and non-repeatable string of information, similar to a special code. Physical example. ***atomic and molecular structure ***. When atoms such as carbon are bonded together under certain conditions, they form diverse structures such as carbon chains, the basis for many complex organic compounds. It is forces such as magnetism, gravity, and chemical bonds that create these different strings of information, each of which can store and transmit information. Step 2. Encoding energy into information. Encoding energy into information is like a chain of carbon spheres in a spinning cage forming a code. Atoms like carbon do not exist alone, but participate in complex structures, storing and encoding energy from surrounding sources, such as magnetic fields. When carbon atoms are arranged in a chain and influenced by a magnetic field, they gain the ability to conduct electricity, a special property of life. Physical example. **** carbon structure in nature ***. Carbon chains, especially in large molecular forms such as DNA or complex organic substances, have the ability to store and transmit biological information. DNA, with its nucleotide chain, is an illustration of how basic elements encode information to create and sustain life. Step 3. Interaction with the environment and electrical conductivity. When carbon chains are placed in a magnetic field or exposed to other energetic forces, they have the ability to absorb energy and conduct electricity. This is a natural process where the absorbed energy not only helps the carbon chain survive but also creates complex reactions. It is this process that makes them energy carriers, an essential part of life. Here, the carbon chains act as a bridge, converting energy from the environment into electronic or biological signals. Physical and biological examples. ***, the nervous system and electrical conductivity ***. In the human body, nerve cells, neurons, can conduct electricity due to the distribution of ions along the cell membrane. These electrical signals are the result of encoding energy into information, transmitting information back and forth between cells and organs in the body. Step 4. Forming the information chain that maintains and develops life. The absorption of energy to encode into information is not a one-time event but a process that is repeated, accumulated, and developed over time. Each absorption of energy adds to the information chain of the system, making it more complex and capable of surviving for a longer period of time. In the natural environment, this interaction leads to more complex molecular structures, such as proteins and enzymes, which in turn develop self-sustaining capabilities and develop into complex life forms. Natural example. Evolution ***. Biological evolution is a clear demonstration of how genetic information, DNA, is accumulated and changed over millions of years under the influence of environmental factors. Each small change in the genetic information chain can lead to better adaptation to the environment, helping life forms develop and diversify. Step 5. Examples and evidence from nature. In nature, many processes demonstrate the absorption of energy and its conversion into information. DNA and protein sequences are prime examples of how energy from sunlight, nutrients, and the environment is stored and transferred into life-sustaining information. Photosynthesis in plants is an example where solar energy is absorbed by plants and converted into chemical energy, which is then stored in molecules such as glucose. This allows the plant to survive and grow. Reproduction in animals, where DNA from two individuals combines to create a new genetic code, carrying information from both parents. This creates biodiversity, not unlike the balls in a lottery that create unique codes. Summary. Life is an energy transmission problem, where elements and compounds absorb energy and transmit it through complex information chains. When energy interacts with elements such as carbon in the right environment, it not only creates complex structures but also leads to the conduction of electricity and the encoding of information, which is the basis for life. This shows that life is not a random phenomenon but is the result of natural principles of energy, information, and transmission. Humans. Dynamic information encoding systems. Humans are not simply individuals capable of eating, working and thinking, but are complex energy transmitters where energy from the outside, from food, the environment, relationships, enters the body and is transformed into information. This information is stored in the body, brain, and daily actions and thoughts, creating identity, personality, and awareness of each person's essence. Every action is aimed at encoding and understanding who I am. Every action a person performs, from daily activities to great creations, is a process of transforming energy into information to affirm who I am. This is an important part of life, and each person tends to seek, build, and affirm their own nature. Real-life example: artists and artistic creation. Artists are a typical example of this process. When an artist creates, they are not just painting or playing music, but are encoding their energy into information in the form of art. Through each stroke, rhythm, or melody, they convey their soul, thoughts, and personal nature into the work. Every time they feel an urge to create, they want to express their inner information about themselves, to let the world know who they are through their own work. This creates pride in themselves, because through each work, they gradually identify themselves, and at the same time help others see and understand a part of themselves. Real-life example: scientists and discovering the nature of the universe. Scientists are also people who are encoding information from the universe into knowledge. A person who studies quantum physics or cosmology is not simply studying the principles of matter or energy, but is also seeking answers to the core questions: who are we, and where do we come from? Every theory they build, every new invention or formula is a way for them to encode information about the nature of reality and humanity. From these studies, scientists are proud to have contributed a piece to the overall picture of existence and from there, see the meaning and nature of themselves in the vast universe. Real-life example: workers and pride in work. Even in everyday tasks, people are encoding energy into other forms of information to affirm themselves. For example, a carpenter when making a table is also putting information about his skill, meticulousness, and creativity. Every line, every detail says a part of himself. When the table is finished, he is proud not only of his product but also of himself, because it is an expression of himself, his ability, patience, and passion. All information encoding processes return to the source of energy. Human actions are not only an expression of the individual but are also closely linked to their own origin, the original energy. When people seek to encode energy through actions, thoughts, and emotions, they are expressing an implicit connection to their own formation. For example, sunlight energy is the source of life through photosynthesis, then stored in the food that humans eat to sustain life. Then, that energy is transformed into information when humans work, create and express themselves. Each action in this chain is a manifestation of interaction and encoding of energy into information. Evidence from nature: the nervous system and energy transmission. In nature, the human nervous system is a direct demonstration of the process of encoding energy into information. Each electrical impulse running through the nerves is energy encoded into information-carrying signals, allowing the brain to control the body and respond to stimuli from the environment. This is a non-stop energy encoding system, a process by which the human body itself asserts itself, understands who it is, and interacts with the world around it. Conclusion: in your view, human action is not just a spontaneous action but a process of encoding energy into information, to identify and affirm oneself. Each individual, through daily actions or artistic creation, is interpreting and communicating information about his or her own nature. This is a journey of self-discovery, connecting each person with their original energy. Whether in scientific research, artistic creation, or daily labor, all are processes of transforming energy into information, to help people discover their own meaning in the vast universe.